Okay, so now I'm going to look at a profit and loss statement, but specifically automating the production of a profit and loss statement. Now, the P&L or month end reporting or whatever you want to call it, it's one of the most important, if not the most important reports that a company produces on a regular basis. Done, of course, by our wonderful management accountants and controllers, of which many of the students of Zero to Excel Guru are, no doubt. So I wanted to dig in and show you one of the P&Ls that I worked with many years ago. I've worked with a number of P&Ls before, but here's one I picked. So what I've done, this is not your typical P&L. So what I've done is I've got a drop down, and this is like a P&L stroke dashboard. So I've got a drop down. So imagine we're dealing with 2016. Now I've got some data in here already. I've got data for 3 months: January, February, and March. So if I go to February, there you go. You can see that the month, the actuals have changed. Of course, things like the budget has remained, and of course the year-to-date figures will also be static. If you look at these, all I've got is a bunch of various ways. So actual budgets, last year's, same thing here, actual budgets, last year's. All I've got is a bunch of ways of looking up that data. So in here, I'm working with some products. Now let's just assume that we are at the end of April. And now, guess what? People have started to email me, or they've sent me their sheets, right? So now we simply hit update latest data and see what happens. There we go. As predicted, we're opening up all our data. If we go over here, as you can see, the latest data, or the maximum data, has now increased to April. We've got April data. Well, hey, and if we go to validation to April, there we go. Look at this. We've got some nice, healthy numbers in there. So, well, not entirely healthy. We're a fair bit below in our budget, but let's not worry too much about that. But really, that in a nutshell is what I wanted to show you, share with you, and I want to encourage you to do similar stuff. So there's a few things going on here, apart from the way that you set up the formulas in your P&L statement. There is the way that we've gathered the data, and then there is the fact that different people will give you data in different ways, and not to worry about it, and automate as much as possible. Okay, as much as possible. So I've automated, so there's no pivot tables going on here. It's all formula driven. We know what P&L, we know that the P&L that we get in January is going to look exactly the same as it does in December. It's always going to be the same in terms of what we're asking. We're interrogating the figures that we are interrogating. So that's great. And then different people give us different data in different ways. So we just factor our code. We do that one-off initial investment, and we put the formulas in. We've done the coding, and boom, this piece of work will save you a few, possibly a few hours a month, possibly, even if it saves you 1 hour a month, that's worth it. Honestly, there's so much you can do with that 1 hour. So use that as you will. Thank you very much.